Hi everyone, my name is Elizabeth Matthews. I'm the creator of Pie in the Sky, and I am here this afternoon to chat you through a couple of my all-time favorite cleaning recipes. Most of you know how passionate I am about cleaning toxic-free, and I really truly believe this is one small step that we can all make towards living in a cleaner environment and a toxic-free household. So I'm going to show you two super easy recipes that I make on a regular basis and that I probably use in my house every day. So even if you just did these two things, you would be well on your way. So first of all, the first one I'm going to show you is one that I use probably like every hour in my house, especially with a 3-year-old running around. I've got my trusty glass bottle, which I've introduced you guys to before. I love using the amber glass just because it does help to keep the oils over time, but it doesn't have to be. So I'm just going to open that up. Now this is an all-purpose spray that I'm making today. And when I say all-purpose, I really mean that I use it all different areas of my house. This one lives in the kitchen, and I'm constantly spraying down my counters. I live in Australia. There's lots of little critters that can come along, so I like to keep my kitchen really clean to avoid ants and all the crazy things that live down here. But anywhere you are, you know, it's just nice if you think about your kitchen is the place where you are preparing your food, so you're ingesting everything. And if you're using your countertops with food on it, do you want to be ingesting chemicals? No. So let's do this instead, okay? Grab your trusty vinegar. Just white vinegar is fine. And I'll just take my bottle and I literally just eyeball it. I mean, you can be precise if you want to, but I literally will just pour in half a bottle. So I'm gonna fill this up halfway full with vinegar. And I probably top this up, you know, once a week maybe. And as I said, you know, I do make little spray bottles that I keep in my bathroom as well. So it's the same exact mixture that I keep under the sink in my bathroom, just in a smaller little spray bottle. And I keep these just so that I can give the bathroom a quick freshener. If people are coming over, I just do the countertops really quick. Or, you know, you might spray down the toilet really quick, just give it a quick clean over. So half with vinegar and then half with water. And then you pick your oil. So I'm going to be giving you guys all my cleaning ebook, which has a really lovely little guide in the beginning of it that talks you through all the essential oils and what to use and why I choose them. But for these, I'm just going to run you through a couple of my favorites. I actually love to use lemon. I love the invigorating smell of it, like it's so fresh. There's a reason why lemon has been used for so long in cleaning products. Usually synthetic lemon. So here we've got the real deal. So I love to grab my lemon, and it's great, you know, it's an antibacterial, it's antiviral, it's fresh. It actually is great at removing grease. So anything kind of gummy or sticked on there, I would reach for my citruses. Wild orange has some of the same properties. So you can change it up a bit depending. So I'm going to put some drops of that in there. Now again, it's a personal preference, but I tend to put about 10 to 15 drops in my bottle, which is about 450 mils. So, and you can do a combination as well. So I like to put lemon, and then I will often add in On Guard as well for my all-purpose spray, because there's clove, there's cinnamon, there's some really beautiful things in this blend that act as antifungal, antibacterial. Now, when I say antibacterial, there's so many products out there that claim to be antibacterial, and the problem is that they're removing the good and the bad bacteria, and this isn't always desirable. So you want to be careful. I prefer a more natural approach to what we call antibacterial. It's removing the nasties, but I feel like it's less harmful to my system. I feel like my body is able to maintain its healthy bacteria, which is what you want. So that's my belief, and you know, I'm not a scientist here, but this is just my feeling of it. So I'm going to add some On Guard into this mixture as well. because I do love the fact that it is gonna help with all the germs. And that's it. You've got your water, you've got your vinegar, you've got about 10 to 15 drops of the oil of your choice, and you're done. So super, super easy. And you keep this in your sink. If my kid gets her hands on this, I'm not so worried. She's not gonna like the taste of it much, but it's not gonna kill her. And I love that, you know, I'm spraying down my counters with something that I could easily ingest and it's not gonna harm me, but it's also doing the job. Vinegar is awesome, you guys. It's just one of those ingredients that you wanna get your hands on for everything. And you're done. All-purpose spray completed. It's that easy. Like, I feel almost silly when I teach this to people because I'm like, look at how simple it was for me to do that. I'm not teaching anything that's like, wow. So I'm going to teach you one other that is, again, one of my absolute favorites. I reach for this constantly, and I've shown this to you guys before. I've started using it in the shower. So I created it as a shower scrub. And then one day I had to scrub out the sink, and normally we would have reached for our like Jif or some, you know, really crazy, serious, heavy duty stuff. But of course, like, I'm not buying that stuff anymore. I've just made the decision not to have that in the house. So I reached for this, and I've been using it in the shower for months with really beautiful results. Our shower is quite old and the grout is quite old, and so I put that through the grout and scrub it, and it comes up beautifully. And we have old glass too that gets really scummed, you know, caked on. And it's just been awesome. And I shower with Violet, and she likes to lick everything still. We're still going through that phase. So I just feel really, really good using this stuff in the shower. But I started using it in the bathroom, and I've started using it in the kitchen, and anywhere that things come up where you just need that little bit of extra scrubbing. So as I've said to you guys, keep hold of your glass jars. Now this, thanks to my good friend Osha, I'm using one of your jars. My good friend makes homemade salsa, beautiful, beautiful. And so I keep these jars, and they are perfect for reusing for these products. So I'm gonna make this all-purpose soft scrub now with you guys. So this is, I've actually just gone ahead and put in my baking soda or bicarb, okay? And I put in 3/4 cup in there. And then I'm gonna go ahead and add in 1/4 cup of Castile soap. Oh, hi honey, do you wanna come hop up? Come please.
I told you, Mom, video.
Hello, sweetheart. I'm shooting a little video. Can you say hello? Hello. Okay, so we put in our Castile soap in that as well. And then I'm going to add in about a tablespoon of water. So let's do that. Did you have a good sleep? Yeah?
I had a really nice light. Light night.
You had a late night. Okay, and so then, after doing that, we're just going to add in our essential oils. Now, hold on, honey. Hold on, honey. Now, for this one, oh, here she goes. For this one, for the soft sugar scrub, I'm going to change it up a bit. I'm going to add, so each time I make a new one of these, I love to change it up and just get a new vibe going in the house. But you can see, I don't know if you guys can see this. It's turning into this beautiful soft paste, okay? It's so soft and smooth. So now for this one, I'm gonna add in lemongrass. I love using lemongrass in the bathroom. It is, again, it's like all of your citrus, antibacterial, antifungal. It has a beautiful fresh scent to it. I actually put a few drops of this in the corner of the shower, and then the steam evaporates up and it makes a beautiful smell in your bathroom as well. It's like a vapor, beautiful natural vapor. But I'm gonna add in some lemongrass. Oh, my child is crying, so I'm gonna hurry this up, you guys. I'm gonna put in about 10 drops of that one. And then once I've done that, I'm also going to add in tea tree oil to this one because I'm planning to use it in those situations that are really grimy, grubby, dirty. Tea tree is a beautiful one that fights germs. It's fighting all the harmful bacteria. It's also a great one that detracts bugs. So if you have ants, insects, creepy crawlies coming into your house, it's a good one for that, for pests. I put it on my bed, in between bed making, to help get rid of dust mites as well. And so that's it. I've added about 10 drops of each to this. And I'm just mixing that all in together. Now this stuff keeps for ages. It will get a little bit harder. Like you can see the difference in the consistency of this one that I've had for a while. It becomes more of a firm paste. You could add a little bit of water to that and just mix it up to soften it again if you want to. I just scoop a bit out and put it on a scouring pad and just use that to scour. If you're using the sink, you could just put a bit on there and use that to scour things. But I'm going to show you guys how beautiful, when you first make it, it's just this beautiful soft paste. And that's it. It's as easy as that. I sometimes will use, peppermint. Peppermint is a lovely, really fresh, uplifting oil, and it's also got antibacterial properties in it, and it's a great deodorant, natural deodorant. So that's a lovely one to use. I put a lot of lavender in my cleaning supplies as well. Again, antibacterial, but it's also really soothing. So depending on what you're doing. Now, I showed you guys earlier these little shakers. And what I use this for is a deodorizer for my carpet or for my mattress as well. So in between changing the sheets, and all this has got in it is, again, your bicarb baking soda. And then I love the combination for this one of using my lavender and rosemary. So rosemary, again, it's a natural antiseptic, antibacterial, but it's also really good at detracting things like bed bugs, dust mites, that kind of thing. And it blends really beautifully with the lavender. It just gives a beautiful smell. So I will put that in with the baking soda. And then if I'm going to vacuum, about half an hour before I'm vacuuming, I will sprinkle this all over my carpet, and then I'll let it sit for a while and then vacuum up, and it just leaves your house smelling amazing. And it also will get rid of some of the nasties that might be lurking in your carpet. Or in your mattress as well. Now with the lavender too, it's so soothing. So then you make your bed with your sheets. I make my own laundry detergent as well, which is again in my ebook that I'll be giving to you guys. And with that, I put lavender in, so your sheets smell beautiful, your mattress is all freshened. It's just such a lovely way to live. I can't tell you enough like how these little changes have impacted my life and just made me feel wonderful. So those two, if you just did those two recipes, the soft scrub and the all-purpose spray, those two on their own could be something you could incorporate into your daily cleaning routine, in your weekly, your big, heavy-duty clean, and just start reaching for those things first and see how you go with those. I'm really excited to be giving you my ebook later today. I'll be gifting that to all of you, because I would love for you to give some of these recipes a go and give me feedback. Let me know how they go. For me, they've been working really, really well. If you have any struggles or anything, any ideas on improvement, please let me know, because I'm really dedicated to making these products work, making them function the way they're supposed to, but also feel good and be toxic free. Thanks everyone for joining me, and I will talk to you again soon. Bye.